Okay, let's take a brief look at this computer pioneer here. His name is Roy L. Clay Sr. Black tech pioneer, helped build the first computers. The black Silicon Valley pioneer helped Hewlett Packard design and build its first computers. Let's see. Now he is 82 years old. He learned how to program computer code in 1956 at a time that Bill Gates was in diapers. Universities did not have computer science programs, and a computer stable enough to run for a full day without failing was considered the holy grail. David Packard, who co-founded Hewlett Packard Company, brought Roy L. Clay Sr., on board in 1965 to build that computer. Okay, he brought Roy L. Clay Sr. on board to Hewlett Packard to build their first computer. HP is a technology giant today. Okay. Now let's go back. A little bit more about Roy L. Clay Sr. In 1966, he served as the director of the first HP Research and Development Group, and he is a founding member of the Hewlett Packard Computer Division. In 1966, he designed the software for the first HP 16-bit mini computer, the 2116A. This was the industry's second generation of the original 16-bit mini computer called the DDP-116, designed by Computer Control Company Inc. in 1965. His software marked the beginning of the automatic test equipment apparatus. This system automatically tests and diagnoses fault in a sophisticated electronic semiconductor package. This software became the standard for HP desktop computers for over 20 years. Software designed by a black man. They don't want you to know this. In 2003, he was inducted into the Silicon Valley Engineering Council's Hall of Fame for his work at Hewlett Packard's computer division. Now, if I did not go into painstaking effort to show the irrefutable, incontrovertible evidence about such things, some ignorant high school dropout with an 8th grade education, white Eurocentrist, white supremacist racist would come along and say that this is Afrocentric nonsense. That's why I give you the sources and I give the information which can very easily be evidenced and validated. He is inducted into the Silicon Valley Engineering Council's Hall of Fame. Stupid people want to remain stupid, and when it comes to stupid racists, they are hanging on to their vision of superiority by a thread. They look around and they see and they are fully aware of the multitude of black people that are doing far better than they are, who drive cars that are more expensive than the home they live in or the apartment they're renting or the trailer that they live in most cases. And they still have to find a reason to tell myself, I'm okay. I'm better than someone else. So what they do is they hold on to the achievements and the accolades of other people who don't know them and would not like them if they did know them, other white people. And they lie and deny the achievements of anyone not white, particularly black, because then they say to themselves, wow, if we start looking and judging people as individuals, and if we do what Martin Luther King said and judge people by the content of their character or their personal achievements rather than the color of their skin, they know that on a singular basis, standing on their own merit, that they just don't measure up. They don't measure up to the white people who they applaud, and they don't measure up to the black people that they want to look down on. And they know it. And that's what kills them. So in order to stay sane and to keep from imploding and doing like that guy in at Texas recently and just shooting up a movie theater because of their low self-esteem, in order to prevent that from happening, they have to lie and deny and stay ignorant. Okay. I've already talked about Mark D, and I've got another video that goes over that. But let's just read this anyway. He is known, and that is by the people in the Silicon Valley, the people in the know, the people who are not near illiterate dropouts with no GED, ignorant racists. He is known by the people that matter as the man behind the PC. Of course he is. He invented the IBM PC-AT. And I've had so many stupid people. I get so sick and tired of stupidity. I really do. Some guy came along in one of my videos. He says, hey, you're lying. He did not invent the computer. I researched so-and-so, and his name wasn't even listed. Well, you dumb, ignorant idiot. I never said he invented the computer. Pay attention. If you can't keep up, just keep quiet. How about that? If you can't keep up, keep quiet. Because you make a damn fool out of yourself because you don't know what you're talking about. I never said he invented the computer. Whoever you think invented the computer did not invent the computer, by the way. Because by definition, a computer is a device that computes. Okay? The abacus was a type of computer, for that matter. Who said he invented the computer? I said he invented the IBM PC-AT. What does PC stands for? Personal computer. It used to be that a computer, an entire room would be a computer. You could walk it, you would stand inside of a computer. Because the computer would line the walls, and those computers did not have the power of the little tablet, Android tablet that's next to me, or even your cell phone for that matter. So I never said he invented the computer. Computers invented way before Mark D was born. But the computer that you are sitting behind, typing your nonsense on, he is responsible for that technology. But see, when we make such statements, we're never going to have credibility if we discount or ignore the many other people that came before any inventor and were involved. And we don't want to be guilty of the same thing they are guilty of, which is to be exclusionary and not give credit where credit is due. Because there was a lot of people, we all learned from others before us. Okay? When you read a book, whether it's a basic book on physics that deal with electricity, regardless of what you do with that technology or with that information, you're always learning from the totality of the knowledge that has been put before you. I have a device right now that I am working with a company in development on, and it's going to revolutionize. Okay, let me take that back. It's probably not going to revolutionize anything. The only thing it's going to do is probably make me a few $100 million. That's about it. It's probably not going to revolutionize. Well, it might. I don't know. But either way, I do know that there are a number of law enforcement agencies, as well as persons in the military, United States military at this point, that are interested in this device I'm trying to develop. I'm working with a company on getting that thing patented and developed, for that matter. It's in research and development right now. We haven't even developed it. And it's something that myself, with no engineering background whatsoever, I came up with, and I knew I could do it if I worked with other people. And I kind of hate that in a way. I wish I had all of the knowledge to do it on my own, totally. You have to trust people sometimes because, even though we have a non-disclosure agreement, I don't want them to steal that idea out from under me. But obviously, we're using a lot of knowledge that has come before us. That's why I had to go to an engineering company, fabrication company, to get a prototype designed and made. I'm gonna take all credit for the invention because it's my idea. But I've got a lot of other people who are much more well versed in engineering than I am, who are working with me on it, and they're basically just doing a job for a fee. but that's the way it works. So when you want to exclude other people and act as though, I don't know, I never could understand the racist mindset. It's a ball of confusion. I mean, there's so much that you have to take legitimate credit for it. I'm talking about Caucasians. The fact that you're so damn insecure that you cannot be content with that. You have to steal any and everything that exists and act as though your great white race is the sole force behind everything, which is a total lie that only the stupid people believe. But unfortunately, there's a lot of stupid people in this world. I'm going to show you how I do research and why I feel it is important to do it correctly. I was doing research on Roy L. Clay Jr. And of course, I started at Google to see what I could pull up. And there is a website called theroot.com that has some information on Roy L. Clay Sr. Did I say Jr.? But anyway, Roy L. Clay Sr. But as you can see, if you click on the culture section, that this looks like what would be called an Afrocentric website. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But basically, I always try to go to an original source, because otherwise they are no different than me. I could make videos and say something, and if I felt that my viewers were going to accept it just because I said it, and then they would go turn around and repeat what I've said, when basically I might not have any credibility, and what I say might not be factual. So I always want to be able to go to the source or the root of information. I want to go as far back as I can, so that I'm not just regurgitating an urban legend or something that's not factual or true. I don't want to be guilty of what the white supremacists are guilty of. Okay? In fact, there is a website, this one here. In fact, I'm not even going to show you the name of the website. But they have some information on Roy L. Clay Sr., which popped up on Google. Now, let's just read it. Before Bill Gates, there was Roy L. Clay Sr. They're saying, yeah, right. Supposedly, before Bill Gates changed the world by bringing PCs to the masses, this nigger was changing the world, inventing computers, starting Hewlett Packard, and all sorts of other nigger bullshit. Okay? And then they say, I am sure this nigger's job was to empty wastebaskets and clean the toilets. Its only achievement was to outlive anyone that can contradict its claim to greatness. And of course, they say the best thing that ever happened to niggers was the white man. The worst thing that ever happened to the white man was niggers. Okay? This nigger started Hewlett Packard. Why? Isn't it called Clay Inc.? Maybe Hewlett and Packard had something to do with it. You know, these idiots, and this is one reason I do this, they are incredibly stupid. I mean, you can tell by the way they write, the things they say. And, you know, I mean, if you want to have fun and, you know, maybe celebrate your great whiteness while you sit in your rented trailer on your rent-to-own computer, trying to feel better about yourself and the fact that most of you are poor and impoverished, and I could easily buy and sell most of you, by the way, without thinking about it, without even missing the money. And you know, and you pretty much know this. And if you want to feel better about yourself by denigrating black people, that's fine. I mean, just like you're entertained by doing it, I'm entertained by watching you do it. Okay, but let's go to some facts. And by the way, you idiots are welcome to come to my videos. You're even welcome to comment. I might delete it, I might not. I might use it to make an example out of you. Who knows? But anyway, bring it on. So, like I said, I try to go to a source. So, of course, these people are trying to discredit the information. They're like I said, they're usually high school dropouts. They're very inarticulate, very uneducated, and pretty stupid, and usually dirt poor. Okay? And that's part of the reason they're so angry and so racist. Because of their low station in life, and they see the world passing them by while they stay stuck in the dark ages, stuck in their cave. They're basically saying that if anyone says this, or if he says that this nigger's lying. So, like I said, I try to go to a source, and this Afrocentric website is not a source. I'm not saying that their information is not credible. I'm saying I try to get as clear information as is possible. So, since they're claiming he was inducted into the Silicon Valley's Hall of Fame, I went to the official and actual Silicon Valley Hall of Fame website. Okay? And I clicked on, let's see. Let's start at the main page. This is the Silicon Valley Engineering Council, established in 1989. The Silicon Valley Engineering Council. This is not an Afrocentric website, and it is not a white, ignorant, racist website. It's on neutral ground. So it's either true or it's not. So going to the source, the Silicon Valley Engineering Council, actual website, I typed in, clicked on Hall of Fame, And he supposedly was inducted into the Engineering Hall of Fame in 2003. Well, let's see if he was. I click on that, and there he is. Presto. Now let's just read what... And of course, this idiot is too stupid to even be embarrassed by the fact that he is only exhibiting his ignorance, his stupidity, and his lack of enlightenment or education. They're too stupid to even realize how dumb they make themselves look. But anyway, let's just read what the official Silicon Valley Engineering Council has to say about this nigger who they claim was just emptying toilets, emptying wastebaskets and cleaning toilets. Mr. Roy L. Clay Sr. is CEO of Rod L. Electronics, Inc. Roy Clay Sr. was a key figure in the development of Hewlett Packard's computer division. That's according again to the Silicon Valley Engineering Council. In the early 70s, at the beginning of Silicon Valley, Kleiner, Perkins, Caufield, and Byers selected him as the computer consultant for progressive investments in startup companies such as Tandem Computers, Compaq, and Intel Corporation. Let's read that again. They selected him, Roy L. Clay Sr., this black man, as the computer consultant for progressive investments in startup companies such as Tandem Computers, Compaq, and Intel Corporation. He led the team that engineered HP's first foray into the computer market with the development of the 2116A computer in 1966. Not only was he the director of the HP Research and Development Software and Hardware Group, he was a founding member of the HP Computer Division. He served as Interim General Manager following Tom Perkins of Kleiner, Perkins, Caufield, and Byers. Today, Roy is CEO of Rod L. Electronics, the inventor of the automatic dielectric withstand hypot tester, and world leader in development of electrical safety testing equipment. Roy founded Rod L. Electronics, Inc. in 1977. Rod L. set the industry standard in electrical product safety testing by producing the world's first underwriters laboratories. Safety certified dielectric withstand hypot and ground continuity testers, and has since received the Consumer Product Safety Award. Again, the ignorant racists on this racist, low self-esteem white supremacist website are too damn stupid to even feel stupid when they are outed as being stupid. That's pretty damn stupid. Anyway, so let's see. Let's read a little bit more. His company, based in Menlo Park, California, is a leader in youth development. Rod L. Electronics was the recipient of the Dad's Count Family Friendly Employer Award issued by the County of San Mateo. Now, do I have to go to the County of San Mateo's website to verify that? No, because stupid people are not the ones that I am putting this information out for. Stupid people are helpless because, they're going to say that this is wrong because it contradicts their stupidity, even though I'm giving you information from the source. Roy has worked tirelessly, this person who was cleaning toilets and emptying the trash cans, according to the white supremacists, has worked tirelessly for over 35 years in Silicon Valley in leadership positions in community-based organizations with the objective of improving the quality of life in the community. He served on the city council for the city of Palo Alto from 1973 to 1979 and as vice mayor 1976 to 1977. And this is some other guy. But basically, my hat's off to you, Mr. Roy L. Clay Sr. And unfortunately, we have those who would prefer to lie and deny because they are so damn jealous. Their self-esteem is so low. They wake up every morning, they look in that broken, cracked mirror. They're not impressed with what they see. They were led to believe that they were superior to you. But in their heart, they know they're not. And it kills them. They are in perpetual stupidity. They're stuck in that mode. Perpetual ignorance.